Hi everyone and welcome to Frostpunk. So, Frostpunk is a very interesting upcoming society survival game by 11-bit Studios, which might sound familiar, because 11-bit Studios are the makers of This War of Mine. And in Frostpunk, you're basically in control of a small society that's trying to survive in a completely frozen world. You have to keep people alive, maintain hope, make some hard choices, establish laws, explore, and more. And this is a work-in-progress build which contains first 10 days of the game. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. In the summer of 1886, the snowstorms began. Crops failed, people starved. Millions fled south. They met only chaos, famine and death. In the farthest reaches of resource reached north, the British Empire began construction of heat-bearing generators, where a chosen few could survive safe from the chaos of crumbling civilization. They ran out of time. An apocalyptic ice storm came from the south, devouring all in its path. People fled in panic. Some managed to cross the seas and reach the site of a generator only to find it frozen solid. The generator was designed to power a city capable to weather the end of the world. It falls to us to build it. Yep, it's a pretty dark game. And here we are. That's our generator. Which will keep us alive, hopefully. Fight the cold. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. So let's pause for a moment and we'll take a look around. Before we can start the generator, we need to gather some coal. And we got some resources around here. Here we got a coal pile, which we can send workers to. We got a coal deposit, which will require a mine. We'll be able to do that in the future. Some more coal piles. We got two coal piles right next to each other, which means it's probably best if we work these two. We could also build a road towards the piles, because moving through the snow is a little bit slow. We also got a steel wreckage, which we'll be able to get some steel from. We got some wood crates, another coal deposit, frozen trees, steel wreckage again, more wood crates, a broken elevator, and we also got some iron ore. That's for the future. Alright then. So, we do have more than 30 people, which means we should give them something else to do. Gather wood, because we are going to need wood for a lot of buildings. And that should leave us with like 5 more. We'll send them to the steel wreckage. We don't have to build the road, because building the road actually costs wood. And we are going to need wood for a lot of things early on. It might be best to just do it like this for now. Let's unpause and see how long it's going to take. Not too long. Okay, we just need one round of coal to start up the generator. That should be enough already. Let's pause. And there we go. Generator upkeep, 6 coal per hour. Now, there are higher levels of steam, which basically increases the size of the heat zone. The heat zone is where you should be building pretty much everything, maybe except mines and things like that. But for example, we are going to need a hunter's hut, otherwise we'll starve to death. This costs 20 wood, and if we click it, we'll see the heat zone. So this is where we should be building it. Let's start it right away, because we'll need food, obviously. Oh, and this means we need some workers. Well, once it's actually finished. Basic survival. The generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we should not take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now, food. There is no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. Yep, that's what we'll work on next. So there it is. Now we'll need some workers, which means we can unassign a few from the coal piles. 20 should be enough. We'll keep an eye on our coal reserve. And 10 hunters. There they are. We can see who exactly it is, what exactly they are doing, and their status. Right now they don't have shelter, which means they will be forced to sleep on the ground, which is probably not great. That will likely be the next thing we'll work on. But we still need a cookhouse, which will use 20 wood. Okay? We'll build it right next to the hunter's hut. So right here. And then we can work on shelter. Let's finish the cookhouse. There it is. Survivors. With basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue those that we left behind. Build a beacon, scout the Frostlands, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Alright. First of all, we can assign some engineers to the cookhouse. So let's just do that, at least temporarily. Here's our workforce. Storage, no meals ready to eat just yet, because we only just started. Wisdom of the crowd. Captain, a word of advice. People usually look for the quickest solutions, not the best ones. You won't have to agree on everything they ask. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. But if you fail, you'll have to deal with the consequences, alright? Now roof over our heads. Captain, a few people are concerned about the lack of shelter. Sleeping on the ground raises the risk of falling ill. So now we have a choice. We can tell them that we'll set up some tents, but then we will have to do that in 2 days. Otherwise, discontent will go up and hope will go down. We can also... Right, we have 2 choices. The other one is harder. Provide shelter for at least half of our people in 2 days, or provide shelter for everyone in 2 days. Or don't do it at all. Let's say we'll provide shelter for half of our people in 2 days. That should be doable. So now we can pause, and there it is. Provide shelter. That means 40 people exactly. Let's have a look. Now we do have a choice. We can build tents or a bunkhouse. A bunkhouse is protected from the weather, however, it requires more wood and steel. Tents only require 10 wood. I think tents will have to do for now, especially since we'll need 4 of them. Yeah, tents will have to do. We'll build tents. And let's see how that goes. Now, there are also laws. Not sure if we can enact one just yet. We can. Let's have a look. Child labor. Save jobs. Alright. Emergency shift. Sometimes we have to concentrate on the task at hand at the cost of everything else or die. New ability. You can force workers in any facility to work for the next 24 hours. Working in emergency shifts leads to discontent. Signing will cause discontent. Alright. Fighting arena. New building, fighting arena. Daily fighting spectacles will bring discontent down. Signing will slightly increase hope. Signing will oblige you to build a fighting arena. Yeah, I'll pass on that. Radical treatment, sustain life. I don't think anyone is ill just yet, but they probably will be pretty soon. That wouldn't surprise me at all. New blueprint, sawdust, available in cookhouse. We can add sawdust to meals to make them more filling, but not exactly tasty or healthy. Signing will slightly decrease hope. Signing will cause discontent. People eating sawdust meal can fall ill. Yeah, I'll pass on that. New blueprint, soup. Okay. Signing will slightly decrease hope, cause discontent. Eating soup will cause discontent. I don't think we need any of that just yet. Let's wait. However, if we sign for emergency shift, we'll be able to get hard work rigor next. So perhaps it's worth it. We don't have to use this ability. It's going to be for emergencies only. So let's sign for that. So there it is. I'm already familiar with a lot of this information from the tutorial, but I'll go through it really quick if you want to read it yourself. Here we got some explanation about resources, controlling time, there are 4 different speeds, construction, that's the construction menu down there, hunters. Hunters bring food, leaving the city to hunt in the wilderness. Each hunt lasts for 24 hours. Between hunts, hunters will see to their needs. They can leave the city at any time during their workday. Initially, the hunters bring up to 15 raw food from each hunt. You can research upgrades to increase their yield dramatically. Generator. When it's too cold, people fall ill, possibly causing them to die. To keep the temperature in your city livable, click on the generator and activate it using the generator panel. The generator consumes at least 6 coal per hour. It hits a circular zone around it. Later, you will be able to increase the power and range of the generator. Food and hunger. Each citizen eats 1 food ration per day. People go to the cookhouse and eat when they're hungry. The cookhouse produces 2 food rations from 1 unit of raw food. Raw food is provided by hunters and hothouses, and sometimes found by scouts during exploration. After a couple of days without food, people will become hungry, then starving, at which point they need 2 food rations to feel properly fed again. When there are no food rations to be had, people will start eating raw food. Starving people die after several days without food. Building abilities. You unlocked a new building ability by signing a law. Building abilities can affect society in many ways. Each has a cooldown and many also a cost. And hope and discontent. Hope and discontent are crucial for the social stability of the city. They depend on the laws you pass and choices you make in tough situations. Bad working and living conditions, shortages of crucial resources, deaths and various events also have an impact. Track the social mood of the city. If you neglect that aspect, you risk failure as a leader. So here's our discontent and hope. Unpopular decisions, lack of shelter. Yep, we are working on that. Calm down. Shelter promise fulfilled. So that means the hope grows and discontent fails, which is exactly what we need. Now, we do need a workshop, a beacon, and then rescue survivors. Let's maybe work on that then. Do we need anything else? We will need a medical post eventually. Probably in not too distant future. Workshop requires some steel. Alright. And wood. Right now we are only missing wood. Yep, first sick, like I said. People living or working in the cold get sick. Left untreated, they fall gravely ill and die. The sick can be treated in the medical post, but helping the gravely ill there, after signing radical treatment law, requires extreme measures, which cure some patients but cripple others for life. Right, we should probably get that ASAP, before anyone gets gravely ill. But first we need to wait for the next day, and get more wood. How much is there left? 66? Alright then. Let's work on that. Now, we could build some roads, but again, that uses wood. So I'm not overly excited about that just yet. Come on, get the wood, thanks. There, 10 wood. I think that's enough.
Get back to work.
Health. No, we need 25. Okay, that's a lot. Should be enough after one more round. There, 28. Let's build the medical post. Over here. Finish building it first. And... anything else? Cookhouse. Oh yeah, hold on. Not enough raw food to resume production. Right, we just need to wait for the hunters. There's the storage. 15 meals ready to eat. Alright. Now, I assume we could unassign the engineers for now, while it's inoperable, and assign them elsewhere, but I don't think we need that kind of micromanagement just yet. There aren't a lot of buildings where we can actually assign engineers. We'll probably have to wait for the workshop for that. Day-night cycle. 6 AM, wake up, 2 hours of free time. 8 AM, start work, 10 hours of work time. 6 PM, end of work, 6 hours of free time. And 12 PM, bedtime, 6 hours of sleep, alright? And workforce. Some buildings, like the medical post or workshop, require intense mental labor from the people employed there, and as such can only be staffed by engineers. Workers only provide manual labor. Children initially can't be employed at all. You start with 50 workers, 15 engineers and 15 children. You can find more information about your workforce distribution clicking on the icon in the bottom right corner. Alright, let's pause for a moment. Here it is. Workers, engineers and children. So, assign engineers to the medical post. And then we'll need a workshop. Can we build one yet? Yes, we can. 15 wood and 5 steel. Sounds good. Here you go. Only 7 workers working on that, but it's fine, it will be done pretty quickly. And now we can assign some engineers and actually start some research. So first of all, we are going to need the beacon, because that's our goal. The beacon lets us send scouts and search the wilderness for goods and survivors and bring them to our city. Lookouts will also spot incoming groups of people and bad weather. We also got a steam hub. Allows us to build steam hubs, which are powered by the generator and create small heat zones around them. Each active steam hub will consume about half as much coal as the generator, alright? Faster gathering, which is fairly self-explanatory. Coal tamper. Okay, uses powerful pumps to wash bits of coal to the surface and create deposits suitable for gathering. Oh, okay, we'll need that once the deposits are all used up. Sawmill to get wood. And what's this? Steelworks. Right, we'll need that a little bit later. And we got more still. Hunter's hut upgrade. Requires 10 wood. Up to 20 raw food from each hunt. And boilers. Allows us to use boilers to heat the workplace during working hours. Each boiler raises the workplace temperature by 2 level and consumes 1 coal per hour when it's on. Alright, well, first we'll get the beacon. That will cost us 10 wood. And the beacon itself requires 35 steel. Well, actually, maybe we should get something like faster gathering first. 15% faster. Yeah, you know what? Let's get faster gathering first. And maybe then we can get the beacon. That seems reasonable. Now, what else can we build? Let's see. A bunkhouse wouldn't be bad, but that does use steel. And we'll need 25 steel for the beacon itself. Not too excited about that. Let's maybe save our steel for now. Here we can see that we got 40 homeless. And 1 person in treatment. Some details. Okay. Works at the steel wreckage. Carry on then. How much steel is there left? 34 steel. Yes, steel seems to be quite valuable. We got another steel wreckage over here. And I assume we won't be able to build a steel mine for a while. Mind you, most of this is completely new to me. I only checked out how the game works, the basics, before I started this. Research. Use the workshop to develop new buildings and improvements. Yes, we already know that part. You can boost research by building additional workshops. Okay. Research topics are grouped in tiers. You have to research a tier upgrade before you can start researching topics in that tier. Okay. So, we didn't finish faster gathering yet. In fact, we only barely just started. Should be done today, from the looks of it, and then we'll start the beacon. Faster gathering will definitely be useful. There it is. It's done. Okay. Hopefully our hunters will come back soon. Because we need food. How's the cookhouse? Yeah, no meals ready to eat right now. We just need the hunters to come back. Anyway, new research. We'll get the beacon and then we'll probably go for Hunter's Hut upgrade. After we build the beacon. Or after we research the beacon. Sounds good? Now, we could consider a road, maybe. Towards the coal. There's not a lot of coal left at the deposits, actually. Might not be worth it. We can build a road towards the steel wreckage and wood crates. That's something to consider. Okay, let's speed up for now. Weather changes. Temperatures drop and rise from time to time. A forecast for the next 5 days is shown in the upper right. A thermometer icon indicates the direction of the temperature change. Hover the mouse over it for details. Okay? When it gets colder outside, the temperature inside the buildings drops as well. Buildings differ in the amount of protection from the cold they offer. To see all factors affecting temperature in a building, hover the mouse over the thermometer icon in its panel. So let's have a look. Temperature drops by 20 degrees. Okay. So it will be colder for a few days. That might be a problem. Let's check a few buildings in that case. Temperature comfortable. Okay. Temperature livable. Let's check every single building we got. They are all fine right now, but I'm guessing they won't be once it gets colder. Alright. More workers. We still got 5 more. Let's give them something to do. Wood crates. Yep, go get wood. In fact, wood is a bit more important than steel right now. We have enough steel, but we need more wood badly. Let's go, people. We got 17 hungry. Yeah, that is not great. Let's check the laws. Hard work. New work rigor. You can extend the workday in any facility to 14 hours. Working in hard rigor causes discontent. Signing will cause discontent. Let's sign in for that. So now we can extend the workday to 14 hours in any building. Including the Hunter's Hut? Actually no, without the Hunter's Hut. There it is. We can click that if we want to. Okay, to speed up the research. I think that will do for now, though. Just the workshop. Okay? Or maybe the research sites, too. Wood. We need more wood. Badly. 33%. Should be done today. Then we can work the beacon. It's not looking great. 17 hungry, 2 in treatment, 40 homeless. How about the bunkhouse? We should maybe build that. It's just that we don't have a whole lot of space left for buildings. How much steel do we have? 41. Oh yeah, not enough wood. We need to wait for wood first. 24. Now it's enough. Let's build the bunkhouse. Maybe unassign some workers to get more for construction work. Generator overdrive. You can put the generator into overdrive. This will result in more heating, but put the generator under stress. Keep an eye on the stress gauge. When it reaches 100, generator will explode. Yeah, that's probably not good, but it looks like we will actually need it. Yep, cold. Let's turn on the overdrive then. But we'll have to keep an eye on the gauge. Right here. Don't let it reach 100. Research is almost done. There it is. So let's upgrade the hunter's hut. Because food is starting to be a serious problem. Let's have a look. Hunter's hut upgrade. Yep. We'll do that. Hopefully it will be done ASAP. How's the hunter hut? Well, seems fine. They are about to finish. Let's check the cookhouse. Frostbite. Extend working hours at the cookhouse. There, we are making some food. Okay, good. Does the generator overdrive? Frostbite. Sir, one of our people became gravely ill due to frostbite. It was inevitable while working in such cold. I see it. Well, that's a little bit harsh. But I suppose it's true. Minus 40. Not great. First gravely ill. Sir, one of our people fell gravely ill. If you sign the radical treatment law, the gravely ill will be treated in the medical posts, but this treatment may leave them crippled. Alternatively, you can sign the sustain life law to keep the gravely ill alive until we build an infirmary to treat them properly. Okay. I think we'll go for radical treatment for now. Because I don't think we'll get an infirmary anytime soon. Signing will slightly increase hope. This one will also increase hope. Alright, let's go for radical treatment. We'll give it a shot. Where's the medical post? It was one of these. Yep, this one. Okay, then patients. Yep, we got 3 patients. There's the workforce. Coal pile depleted, right. So let's finish this one. And we'll have to gather coal from elsewhere. We do have 500 coal, that's enough for several days. But still, coal is one of the more important resources. Then again, every resource is important here. If you starve to death, coal won't do you much good. Now, how about that beacon? Let's have a look. Where was it? Tech. We don't have enough resources. I don't think it requires heat. It does not. So I guess we'll have to build a road at this point. Right. This is a good moment to build one. Maybe towards these resources over here. That seems reasonable. Over here. Okay. Good enough. And that's it. And now the beacon. Like so. And let's finish all of that first. First we need some spare workers. Maybe unassign a few from the wood crates. And from the coal. 5 will be enough. And that's that. Hunter's Hut upgrade researched. Nice. No roof over our heads. Yes, I'm aware. Sure, let's set up some tents. Well, alright. Let's set up some tents. We need 2 more tents. Do we actually have enough space for that? That's a good question. Well, not really. Huh. That's a problem. That is definitely a problem. Let's build 1 tent at least. Can we upgrade the generator yet? Oh yeah, we have to research that at the workshop. And also it means 200% coal consumption. We could also research, what was it called? A steam hub. That should work. It requires 20 steel to build. We can get 20 steel from the steel wreckage. That's probably a better option than the generator upgrade. Where's the generator upgrade anyway? Let's have a look. Oh, right here. It requires the steam hub research. Okay, so we don't really have much choice. We have to research the steam hub anyway. Fine by me. I'm not sure if we'll have enough time to build the shelter though. We'll see. We'll be 5 short. Unfortunately. And yep, it's not looking good. 7 sick people. 30 homeless, 9 hungry. It's rough. There's the beacon. We are no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround us and learn their secrets in time. Alright then. So here's the map. This is our city. We have Lost Expedition and a crash site. Okay. Add scouts. So we can check out the Lost Expedition. It's an objective. Add scouts. Let's pause again. We need to create one, and we need 40 wood. Well, yeah, we need wood for a lot of things. We still got the wood crates. Assign more people to that. More people to steel. And that uses all our workers. Sounds good? That's day 4. We got 6 more days before it's over. Alright. 500 coal. We should be fine as far as coal goes, but I think it's time to turn off Overdrive. Now, it will make people cold, but I can't let the generator explode, for obvious reasons, I think. Let's finish the steam hub research. That will be helpful. We can build a steam hub somewhere around here, maybe. And finish providing shelter. We need 5 more. Let's see if we can do it. Come on.
Work time. Get back to work.
Just a little bit more. 80%. Coal pile depleted, wood crates depleted, steel wreckage depleted. Alright, well, we got more over here. I'm a little bit worried about coal. We'll grab this one. And then some wood. Right here, wood crates. That's 10 more. And some steel. Looks good. There's the steam hub. Let's pause and actually build one. Tech. Steam hub, 20 steel. So where do we build it? Let's check. Yeah, they are cold. I'm thinking we should build it in the back over here. And then build another tent around it. It can heat up some of the other tents. for when it's colder. So maybe like this, we will need a road. Or we can build it next to the road. That might be a bit of a waste, because the beacon doesn't require it. Let's see, I'm just looking around. 500 coal. We could build a road towards these coal deposits. And then use the road for the steam hub. That seems reasonable. So, something like this. Let's try that again. Road. Okay, like this. 10 wood. Yeah, 10 wood is not too bad. I can live with that. And now the steam hub. Let's check heat levels again. Yep, these people are all cold. Street is under construction. Let's finish the street first. Won't take very long. There it is. Frostbite again. Yep, I'm aware. We are working on it. Calm down. We need some workers. Just unassign a few from the coal. Good enough? So, there's the steam hub. 6 hours remaining. The world. The beacon gives you access to the world outside of your city. You can explore it with scouts deployed through the beacon interface. Scouts are self-sufficient and can venture very far from the city. They may find precious resources, survivors, and perhaps shed light on the world and its fate. The progress of your scouts is shown through the icons in the upper right corner. Right, can we send one yet? Yes, we can, so let's maybe do that. Lost Expedition. Off you go. Scout sent to Lost Expedition. Hopefully we'll find something useful over there. We'll see. So how about we turn on Overdrive for a little bit. It will still be cold for one more day. Temperature will increase by 10 degrees. We still need that tent. So let's see if we can build it in time. That would be great. Over here. I hope we can build it in time. Let's go, people, build the tent. You don't want to be homeless, do you? No, I didn't think so. I'm not sure if we'll complete it in time. Facing starvation. Captain, a crowd has gathered to complain angrily about the hunger. Many of them haven't eaten in a long time. Let's try to sort it out. I'll have to feed everyone in 5 days. I'll have to feed everyone in 3... no. Okay, let's try to sort it out. We got 5 days. I'm thinking we'll need another hunter's hut. Yep, otherwise we'll just starve. Well, sure, let's build another hunter's hut. Preferably around the steam hub. It doesn't require a lot of heat, does it? Actually, they are chilly. Huh. Where do we build it then? We could just build another street. We'll have to upgrade this generator pretty soon. Let's have a look. 50 wood required to unlock level 2, alright. What do we research then? Boilers? Yeah, sounds like we should do that. Boilers. Fine, boilers it is then. How about wood gathering? We are working on that. We got 15 people assigned to wood crates. We do have even more wood crates over there. But I think I'll pass on that. Well, alright. So how about that hunter's hut? We obviously need it. But where the heck do we build it? Gathering post. Oh yeah, first we need to wait for more wood. We need 3 more wood right now. Maybe our scout will find something interesting. Shelter promise fulfilled. Okay, at least we got that. Hope grows and discontent fails. Okay, first cripple. Some people may become crippled as a result of serious frostbite, work, accidents and other mishaps. Crippled people are incapable of any work, but they still need to be housed and fed. Later in the game you will be able to find solutions to this problem. Not sure if I want to know what kinds of solutions these are. Yeah, this game is pretty dark, so... I don't want to know what solutions these are. Hey, they will just die eventually, right? That's a solution, technically. We still need wood. We'll have to wait for the next day. It's day 5 right now. Come on. Still waiting for our scout. He will be done soon. In 17 minutes, from the looks of it. Looking forward to that. What's going on again? Dangerous stress level, right. Thanks for the update. Let's turn off Overdrive. We need that generator upgrade badly. Okay, scout. What's going on with you? Waiting. Yes, I'm aware. Search. A trail to the north. Thank God you found us. Without a leader, we spent days unable to decide which way to go, and this waiting has got us starving. They showed us a trail leading north to some kind of shelter. On a hill to the west, a dark cave entrance is just visible. Okay. We can escort them to the city, or we can send them to the city. Some may not last the journey. Let's escort them safely back to our city. And we got 2 more locations. Storm Shelter and Broken Tower. Alright. Sounds good. Let's try to not starve in the meantime. Fortunately, the temperature is about to increase, so that should solve at least some of our problems. We got 18 people sick. Yeah, that is definitely a problem. But our medical post is working 24 hours a day. Exploration. Having reached a yet unexplored site, scouts will await your orders. Scouts will often need your decisions as to how to deal with their findings. Alright. 17 wood. We need more wood. There, 24. Alright. So, Hunter's Hut. Let's just build that. Do we want a street first? We can also just build it right here. But I don't think it will have enough heat. It would need a boiler. Let's build it here and we'll just build a street or something. That seems reasonable. It won't be amazing, I suppose. But it will have to do. That should do it, right? I think so. Hold on. Let's maybe finish that first. So there's the street. 40 people hungry, 9 starving, we had 19 sick, 1 crippled, 10 homeless. Hey, we're working on it. Under construction. Boilers researched, nice. Let's see what's going to be next. Unlocking second tier would be nice. Can we do that yet? No, we need 50 wood. Right, let's maybe just wait for 50 wood and unlock second tier. Because we seriously need that. Inoperable, right. We don't need that road. It's still under construction, isn't it? Scout has returned. 20 workers and 5 engineers. Hey, that's not bad. Quest completed. It's a miracle that we saved so many survivors from our expedition. Those who didn't make it, God rest their souls. But what about other cities? We have yet to find a sign of any other place where people's lives are warmed by a generator. Though there were supposed to be many. Okay. So... what about that scout? Let's send him somewhere. Storm shelter. Yeah, sounds good. 1 day to arrive. We can also check the crash site. The crash site might have some resources, so let's go to the crash site. That seems like a reasonable conclusion, that a crash site will have resources. Still trying to feed hungry people. Okay, now we need workers. The road is done. Let's see. Well, that's not a problem, is it? Good enough. We got 16 unemployed people. Well, 21, because also 5 engineers. We can't actually send them anywhere just yet. We need to build more stuff. I really want that second generator level. We need 50 wood, still. Let's send them to gather more wood. So maximum workers. Good enough. Go get the wood. We just need 50. There we go. Now we can unlock second tier. Let's do it. How many tiers are there right now? 5? Obviously the game is work in progress, so who knows, there might be more eventually. Most of the hungry people have had a meal and are somewhat satisfied. Okay. So we fulfilled the objective, good. I was a little bit worried we won't be able to do that. Find out what happened to other cities. Will do. Radical treatment. Cut off his leg. Okay, hold on. One of our people is facing death, but still refusing amputation. He's determined, but gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. We can cut off his leg or let him be. Well, if we let him be, we'll need to deal with the dead, which means researching a graveyard. Cut off his leg. Sorry, bro. It's better than death. Oh, it will be 10 degrees colder, but that's going to be our last day. So it's probably not that important at the moment. How are we doing? 3 people are crippled, 35 homeless, 5 in treatment. Still got a lot of starving. Maybe we'll need another cookhouse. Oh yeah, the boiler is off. Hold on. Let's turn it on. Emergency shift. Yeah, let's go for emergency shift because we really need food. Although we currently do not have any raw food at all. It will start working once we get some. Hopefully that won't take too long. Yeah, 41 people are hungry. That is a problem. What else can we build? Food. Well, nothing. Just a cookhouse and hunter's hut at the moment. Well, alright. What's going on? Poor medical care. Captain, a group of people angry about the spreading sickness gathered here demanding a solution. I'll have to heal the sick and open a new medical facility in 3 days. Open an infirmary, that's not going to happen. Let's try to open a new medical facility then. So... let's see. Medical post. Over here, because we have a road. Good enough, that will have to do. We'll probably have to use a boiler, from the looks of it. This content is going up, but that's to be expected. Engineers. Okay, boiler. We have to turn that on. House coal, 300. We need more. Okay, we need to unassign a few people. Don't need 13 gathering wood from the second pile. Actually, just leave it at none and send people to get coal. We still got another coal pile, so I'm not too worried about that just yet. Still, we'll run out of coal piles eventually, which means we'll have to build coal mines. Our scout is about to arrive. Hopefully we'll get some resources from that. Maybe some food, that would be nice. Speaking of food, hopefully we'll get some. They are working on it. Our scout has arrived. Let's see what's going on here. Fate of the Forgotten. Searching the wrecks of our expedition, we found the body of a young woman, cradling pitiful remains of a little boy. Was he wounded or killed in the crash? Did she choose to stay with him, or was she left behind in the chaos? We will never know. From a nearby hill we can see a domed building in the distance. It might be the observatory set up in the Arctic by the Royal Society years ago. 130 wood and 60 raw food, nice! That's quite literally exactly what we needed. Okay, perfect. I assume he'll have to go back. Let's pause for a moment. So, send him back to the city to bring the resources back, and then we'll go to the storm shelter, maybe? I think so. Good news, everyone! You aren't going to starve to death. You happy? You better be! Right, we still need to heal the sick. Open a new place for treatment. Right, it's still inoperable. Temperature is too low. Yeah, I have a feeling we'll need to upgrade the generator. Or build another steam hub. We are about to finish the tier upgrade. Maybe we'll have enough time to upgrade the generator. Huh. Let's wait for generator upgrade. How much does it require? 20 wood, that's not a lot. We should have that in just a moment. Yeah, some. Someone died. First dead. Okay, so now we need a new law. Corpse disposal, cemetery. New building. So we have a choice. We can either build a snow pit or a cemetery. No disease risk from unburied bodies. Signing will oblige you to set up the snow pit, and signing will slightly decrease hope. I think we'll go for the easier option right now because we have a lot going on. This will have to do. And let's build it right away. Let's have a look. Tech? No. People. Snow pit. Alright then. Maybe somewhere close to the road. That certainly wouldn't hurt. Further away from the generator would be good. Let's say bread here. Far away from the generator. Okay, good enough. Give me my food already. I'm waiting for that scout to arrive back home. And still waiting for 20 wood. Get to work, everyone. What else is happening? Let people rest. Okay, sure. You can have a break. Let's use Overdrive again. Snow pit established, good. So that takes care of the dead. 47 hungry, 32 starving. We got some food. Steel wreckage depleted. We got 60 steel though, that will be enough for a while. Let's get some wood instead. We are getting some food now, that's good. Facing starvation. Let's try to sort it out. I mean, we can sort it out, we are about to get a big pile of food. Maybe we should research something else while we wait. Like the coal thumper. We just need 4 wood. There's the scout. Okay, finally. That gives us a lot of resources. Generator upgrade. And the cookhouse. 10 food rations from 5 raw food. Okay. Let's do something with the scout. We'll send him to the storm shelter. See what we can find over there. This is day 7. About to be day 8. These are the last 2 days. And that will be the end. I might do another run, try something different. Let me know if you'd like that in the comments below. And I might also set up a poll, which should be under the card in the top right corner. We still need to heal the sick. As soon as we are done with generator level 2, we will upgrade. But I'm thinking we'll fail at least one of these goals. We probably will. Hey, at least we got the food, at least temporarily. Very temporarily. Last 2 days. Yep, people died. We do have over 100 people right now. That is quite a lot. Let's go get more coal. We are actually losing coal right now. And another person died. Oh yeah, right, we need to turn off Overdrive. 60%. Can we finish the research today? We fulfilled the objective and the coal pile depleted. I think that's the last coal pile, which means we'll need a proper coal mine. No, there's one more coal pile over here. Okay, let's start gathering from that one. 5 people and 15 from this one. Okay, looks good. At least we got over 200 wood. Research is about to finish. Good. So, generator range upgrade 1 researched. Okay. So, what do we do now? Hit zone. Some buildings, like the cookhouse or medical post, have to be inside an active hit zone. Yeah, I'm aware. Hit zone upgrade. Consumption. Not researched in workshop. Oh yeah, right here, range setting. How does that work exactly? Oh yeah, like this. Okay. I think we're going to need a steam hub. Not entirely sure still. Let's research heat zone next. Heat zone upgrade. Raise temperature in all heat zones by 1 level. It will use more coal. And then we'll probably go for coal mining to get the coal mine. We can also get the coal thumper for a temporary solution. Okay, let's see how that goes.
Workday ends. It's time off.
Scouts have reached the storm shelter. Let's see what's going on there. Search. This trail leads to another city. Ooh. The inside of the shelter is sturdy and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists. If you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. Otherwise, the next team will be entitled to have your kidneys for breakfast. Okay. 200 wood, 50 food rations and 1 steam core will be taken. Nice. So, I guess we should go back to our city to deliver all that stuff. One day. Okay, back we go. Bridge to Winterhome. Minus 30. Well, at least it's not as cold anymore, but it's about to be again tomorrow. Not good. So how's that medical facility doing? It is working. The boiler is on, so that's definitely helping. It helps that it's not minus 40 degrees. But again, it will be today, again.
Good day, everyone.
And yep, coal is depleting. This is the last pile we got. We will need that coal mine ASAP. We got enough food, a lot of people are sick. Let's check what kinds of laws we can get. So where exactly is the infirmary? I guess we have to research that. Overcrowding, double rations for the ill, care house. New building, care house. Gravely ill are kept alive in care house and no longer burden medical posts. Cripples and gravely ill in the care house eat half as much. Signing will oblige you to build their care house. Signing will cause discontent. Okay. Let's sign it. And we'll build it. Let's see where we should build it. Probably somewhere over here. We will need a road. Let's have a look. We can build a road in this direction. Sounds good. Let's see how many resources we'll need. Where's the care house? Health. 30 wood. Yeah, that's no problem. No problem at all. They won't like it, but oh well. Sucks to be them. This content is quite low right now, so it shouldn't really be a problem. There it is. Care house promise fulfilled. Hope grows and discontent falls. We still got 9 people gravely ill. Research is almost done. That's good, there it is. Hit zone upgrade 1 researched. Nice. Yeah, it's rising. Steam level 2. So now we need more coal. Either we can go for the coal mine or coal thumper. I'm thinking coal mine right away. We need 1 steam core, but our scout is about to bring 1 home. Let's get coal mining. How much coal do we have left over here? 239. Doesn't seem too bad. 30 people sick. 11 in treatment, still 11 homeless, and 4 crippled. Alright. Food seems to be okay at the moment. We do have some unemployed people. Let's give them something to do, perhaps. What would that be? There's not a whole lot. There's the scout, 1 steam core, 200 wood and 50 food rations. Let's see if we'll still have time to send him somewhere. 2 days, not enough time for that. Let's try the observatory. This is going to be the last day now. But as you can see, this game is rough. And it's only just the beginning. This is the early game. I'm really looking forward to it though. Healthcare promise broken. Yep, Hope falls, discontent grows. That's the first promise we failed though. It's not too bad. However, we just ran out of coal. Which is problematic. And we won't finish the coal mine. Yeah, I think we should have researched the coal tamper a little bit earlier. This is going to be a big problem. Well, the game is about to end. Quite literally, this is pretty much the end of it.
Time to rise. New day is upon us.
I don't think we'll have enough time to do anything about this. In fact, it might be too late to do anything about it. Yeah, I can't bring it back online. Well, technically, there's still some coal over here, they will bring it back. 200 coal, that's enough for like 1 day. We might have enough time to build the coal mine. We can turn off the boilers. Are they actually turned on anywhere? I don't think so, no. More research. Let's check what else is available. Wall drill. Okay. Hothouse. People can be employed to grow a few hardy crops, providing raw food. Alright. I don't think we'll have enough time for that. Facing starvation. Yeah, what will we do about it? Soup. Available in the cookhouse, sure. We can do that. There it is. 13 food rations from 5 raw food. Let's switch to that. There's the care house. And that's the end. The end of this build. That is. Not the end of the game. This is only the beginning. 10 days passed and you're still unsure of the fate of other cities. You pushed your people to the limits and passed them. Old order was replaced by laws you deemed necessary to ensure survival. Looking in the eyes of your people, you're not sure if they survived whole. The waning of hope is looming large. What will you sacrifice for the city to survive? You reached the end of the demo, thank you for playing. So, I hope you enjoyed that. It's quite an interesting game, I'm really looking forward to it. Let me know if you'd like to see another run, maybe with some different choices. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.